film a little bit about your farm operation tonight. And so if you would be so kind just to let us bring the camera around and you can tell us a little bit about the things that you do here on the Rouleau farm. Does that sound okay?
Look, there's a little speck of grain corn right here, which has been chopped, and there's a little speck over here too. But this is the whole corn silage, the stalk and all. Bob is our feeder. We've had Bob for 20 years. In the Bob, you have some corn silage, like I showed you previously, and you have some grain corn, some supplement, depending on what the needs of the animal is at that particular time in the lactation. Because a cow will give milk for 305 days, and 60 days is for dry period, and then she'll calve out again. So most of the time they'll calve. Every year you should have a calf out of each animal. Started a few cows here. I'll start off with washing the udders on these two cows here. So to prepare the animal, I will stimulate each quarter with my gloved hand. My other hand doesn't touch the udder at any time. And I'll strip 3 or 4 jets. Then I will put the iodine on each quarter, on each teat. Then we will wait for 30 seconds to a minute and a half. And we'll come back to that one. Meanwhile, I'll do this one here. Similar activity on each quarter. Strip down a few strips of milk. They recommend you got to make sure it's clean milk and whatnot. And I put the iodine on. You leave it for 30 seconds. We'll go on to the other cows on the other side of the barn, and we'll do the same thing. We'll prepare them.
Oh, there you go.
So the milk is very warm because it's body temperature. That's why with our system here, the pipeline brings the milk into the milk house. And in the milk house, it is cool. So it brings it down to 2 degrees. Sometimes they're rambunctious. They don't want to leave us come in too much. So this is a milking unit. The milk is going through the tubes into the jar and then into the hoses. As we can see, the milk is coming up the hoses and going into the gray pipe at the top, and it's going into the milk house where it's going to get cooled. You can actually see the flow of the milk really well.
So did Bob do his job, or does that come later?
Bob is doing his job.
Bob is doing his job, yeah?
Right
Oh, there he is, yeah.
Oh, he's almost forgot about it.
Oh, look at that. Get him while he's tired. These guys do it like they've done it before, I find.
once it gets to a certain level, then it's pumped into here, where here is water cooled so that we are not using energy to cool it. So we're using water, which the water is then used to feed the cows, and then it goes into here. There's a beater in the milk so that the milk can be stirred constantly every few 20 minutes when we're not in the milking time, and it's so that the milk can be constantly cooled down to the right temperature. It's kept at about 1.5 degrees Celsius, and we also have the beater so that the separation of the milk and the butter fat, which is the cream, tries to stay mixed in together so that the milk can stay better for longer, and also so that it doesn't spoil.
And we know what the temperature is at all times because we have a thermograph, which is part of the quality milk control. Milk is stored in the bulk tank for milking, and then the milk truck comes by and picks it up. The milk truck then brings it to the city, and it's brought to the Agriper through the Milk Federation. We're an Agriper member, and our milk is then transformed, pasteurized, and transformed into yogurt, such as yogurt and natural or T-ball products, and then sold into the supermarkets for the grocery trade.
My name is Mathieu Rouleau. I'm president of Quebec 4-H. I'm from this family farm. This is my mother. That is my father on your left. My sister, Jessica, my little brother Jacob, and my younger brother Samuel. So I've been in 4-H for over 13 years, and this is my 4-H project for this year. Her name is Sweetheart. And my sister is holding the family farm cat, and his name is Tubby, as we like to call him. And my favorite part of 4-H is that I get to meet many people, and I get to have a great time participating in many of the 4-H experiences and activities.